when their late father's belongings are returned. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chandler Morgan. Maureen has the night off. Let's get you to today's Big Three to get you caught up on the biggest stories of the day. WBTV's Maddie Gardner joins us from the WBTV News Now desk. Maddie, the big story of the day, Cam is back.
Cam is back, Chandler. Honestly, this is the talk of the town. Everybody is buzzing about it. Whether you love Cam or the people who maybe don't love Cam as much, I think we can all agree this is some big news for Charlotte and for the Carolinas. Let's talk details, though. Newton signed a one-year deal with the Panthers for $10 million. The team says they needed someone to lead the offense with Sam Darnold out on injury reserve for 6 weeks. Earlier today, Coach Matt Rule says Cam just makes sense.
Bringing in Cam now, I mean, he's a former MVP, and so to have a guy like that have a chance to come in, which to me was just a no-brainer.
Now, you won't see QB1 on the field this Sunday. He has to learn this offense and get comfortable with players around him. PJ Walker is going to start at Arizona after that. Hopefully, Cam will be ready to get back on the team that started 3-0 and get them back on track. One thing that is for certain, though, Cam still has quite a few fans here in the Queen City. WBTV's Brandon Hamilton has been out today talking to them. So, Brandon, you met some of the best Cam Newton fans.
Yeah, Maddie, the best of fans. And the question, I wonder why. Yeah. Cam Newton is back here in the Queen City, and just being out here all day at Bank of America Stadium, I can tell you that excitement is here. You probably see the fans behind me posing and taking photos here at the stadium. Now, I did catch up with some fans who were waiting on players and coaches to come out of practice. Now, you bet those Cam Newton #1 jerseys were back out. He was, of course, the #1 pick here for the Panthers in 2011, the franchise QB. He has now re-energized fans for this season. With the current 4-5 record, fans tell me they are hoping Superman still has some of his powers to help turn this season back around.
And I was just going crazy. I was so excited. It was unbelievable. I would have never expected him to land here out of all places as a free agent and come back to us.
And that's just one fan, a young fan, I might add. And I did speak with other fans. One fan who told me that today felt like Christmas in November, clearly a gift from Santa Claus himself. And Eric may disagree with me, but Maddie, it is raining now, so perhaps from some other fans is just tears of joy falling from the sky. Reported live outside Bank of America Stadium, Brandon Hamilton, WBTV, on your side.
Brandon, thank you. Our next Big Three, we're going to go to Eric Thomas so he can confirm what that weather is going to do. Brandon says it's raining in uptown Charlotte.
Oh, I'm happy to confirm that, Maddie. And yes, from Cam Newton to your weather free agent, let's get into it here a little bit. We do have this pocket of rain that is held together very nicely, arrived right on time in Charlotte-Mecklenburg, but the main event is just now beginning to move into the far western stretches of North Carolina. So let's focus on the rain that happens to be falling on the biggest population center in the 22 counties that we cover, and that's better known as Charlotte. There it is. Now, leading edge of this moving off to the northeast at about 40 to 45 miles per hour. I mean, heading right up I-85, Concord, China Grove, Salisbury. There it is, say around 740 for you. A couple of other smaller pockets of rain there on the northern end of Rowan County as well. But look at this right now. Mecklenburg County getting some real beneficial rain. And I got to tell you, this is a bonus, all right? A lot of our data did not pick up on a nice heavy shower like this out ahead of that main line, which is what we were really focused on as we were going through the overnight hours. But another heavy axis here from Van Wyck through Springdale. You see the Highway 521 corridor there as that heads on up into the Johnston Road area. You have Fort Lawn, Great Falls as well, getting in on a little bit of that. So here it is as we time this out over the next several hours from 10 o'clock right here through 2 a.m. is where that main line comes through. But boy, it is going to be in and out in a hurry, Chandler. So hopefully if you need rain, you're going to get some. Then we're going to talk about the cold blast on the backside. It's your First Alert forecast.
All right, Eric, thank you so much. Final Big Three tonight, frustration from parents of Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools students. They are calling for change after another CMS school went onto lockdown over violence. Now, since August, CMS says 15 guns have been discovered on campus. The latest incident happened at West Mecklenburg High School, a lockdown sparked by a large fight and rumors of a gun on campus. Those rumors turned out to be just that. No gun was found, but police say 2 students did have knives. They were arrested and charged, but one mom we spoke to says more has to be done.
They find money to do rail cars and condos and all this different stuff that we're trying to do to make Charlotte look bigger and make it look like the bigger cities, but we can't find anything to do to make the schools safer. And that's one of the biggest things I think is maybe if we have metal detectors, we'll be able to detect some of this stuff on these kids, because instead of finding it after the situations happen when it could have been a lot worse.
CMS announced this week that they're launching pilot programs at Hopewell High School aimed at stopping violence in schools. They hope that bringing in parents as volunteers will put an end to this. That is tonight's Big Three. For more on these stories, you can head to our website, WBTV.com.
Maddie, thank you. New on Primetime, police are investigating after a person was shot near